Hello and welcome back to Speak Easy English. Today you will practice your English with another story shadowing. Remember, listen carefully and repeat after each sentence. Try to copy the pronunciation, the speed, and the feeling. Let's begin. My name is David. I am 24 years old. I live in a big city. I work in a small coffee shop. Every day I meet many people. I like my job because I enjoy talking to customers. But one day, something unusual happened. It was a cold morning. I woke up early, as always. I made a cup of coffee and looked outside. The street was quiet. There were not many people. I checked my phone. There was a message from an unknown number. The message said, "Please come to the cafe early today. Something important will happen." I was confused. I did not know who sent the message. I tried to call the number, but no one answered. I thought maybe it was a joke, or maybe someone made a mistake, but I still felt a little nervous. I got ready and left my apartment. The weather was cold and cloudy. I walked quickly to the coffee shop. When I arrived, I saw something strange. The door was already open. This was unusual. I am always the first person to arrive. I slowly walked inside. The lights were on, but there was no one there. I said, "Hello? Is anyone here?" No answer. I felt a little scared. I walked behind the counter. Everything looked normal. The coffee machine was clean. The tables were empty. Then suddenly, I heard a sound. It came from the back room. I stopped and listened carefully. The sound was soft, like someone moving. My heart started beating fast. I walked slowly toward the back room, step by step. I was very careful. I opened the door slowly, and then I saw something I did not expect. There was a girl sitting on the floor. She looked tired and a little scared. She looked at me and said, "Please help me." I did not understand what was happening. I asked her, "Who are you and why are you here?" She took a deep breath and said, "My name is Emma. I came here because I had no place to go." I was surprised. I did not know what to do, but I knew I had to help her. I gave her a glass of water. She drank it quickly. Then she started to explain everything. She said she arrived in the city last night. She was looking for her friend, but she lost her phone and she did not know where to go. She found the coffee shop door open, so she came inside to stay warm. I listened carefully. Her story sounded real, but something still felt strange. I asked her, "Why did you send me a message?" She looked confused. "I did not send you any message." Now I was even more confused. If she did not send the message, then who did and why? I looked at my phone again. The message was still there. Suddenly, I felt something was wrong. Very wrong. I looked at Emma. She looked honest, but the situation was very strange. I did not know what to believe. I asked her again, "Are you sure you did not send this message?" She shook her head. "Yes, I am sure." We both stayed silent for a moment. Then I heard the same sound again. This time it was louder. It came from outside the cafe. Emma looked at me. "Did you hear that?" I nodded. Yes, I did. We both walked slowly to the front door. I opened it carefully. The street was still quiet, but I saw a man standing across the road. He did not move. He just stood there. Emma suddenly grabbed my arm. "That is him," she whispered. I looked at her. "Who is he?" She looked scared. "He was following me last night." My heart started beating faster again. The man across the street slowly started walking toward us, step by step. He did not look away. I quickly closed the door and locked it. Emma was breathing fast. "What do we do now?" she asked. I tried to stay calm. We stay inside. And we call the police. I took my phone, but suddenly the lights went off. Everything became dark. Emma gasped. "What happened?" I tried to turn the lights back on, but nothing worked. Then we heard a knock on the door, slow and heavy. Knock, knock, knock. We both froze. No one moved. Then a voice came from outside. "I know you are inside." The voice was deep and cold. Emma whispered, "Please do not open the door." I nodded. I had no plan, but I knew one thing. We had to stay safe. The knocking became louder. Bang, bang, bang. It felt like the door would break. I looked around quickly. I needed an idea, fast. Then I remembered something. There was a back door. I turned to Emma. "Come with me." We moved quietly to the back of the cafe. My hands were shaking, but I tried to stay focused. I opened the back door slowly. The alley behind the cafe was empty. "Let's go." We stepped outside and started walking quickly, then running. We did not look back. We just ran. After a few minutes, we stopped. We were both tired. Emma was breathing heavily. "Thank you," she said. I looked at her. We are not safe yet. We needed a place to hide. Then I remembered my friend's house. It was not far. "I know a place," I said. We walked quickly again, this time more carefully. We checked behind us many times. Finally, we arrived. I knocked on the door. My friend opened it. He looked surprised. "David, what's going on?" I said, "We need help." He led us inside and locked the door. We were finally safe. For now. Emma sat down and closed her eyes. I looked at my phone again. The message was still there, but now there was a second message. It said, "This is not over."